What it do, what it do, what it do, confessors? Happy what on Wednesday, a random day actually. But me and Dina know we've been neglecting y'all and we gotta make some things up. So here we are. Okay. It is January 31st, 2024, and we are getting to a lot of different things. We have a mashup of Word on the Street slash variety show. We are going to be getting into baddies first, and then we are going to follow up with Ready to Love and Love Emergency C, along with the rest of what's been going on in the world. So let's get into it. We are not going to hold y'all up tonight. Let me bring the one and only up, Miss Tina, aka Christina. Hey boo, hey.
Happy Hump Day.
How you doing?
Girl, I was tired. But we gonna
Oh
make it
my goodness. So I'm tired, and I'm tired of this world. I'm tired of what's going on. We got a lot to get into. We are not going to hold anyone up tonight. So first, because I have been forgetting and I owe it, we are going to Boogie.
Boogie, boogie.
Okay. We Boogie. So now I feel lovely and complete. Now, please excuse me, y'all. I am really tipsy. I have been then. I have been then. See, I have been tipsy on and off all day, and actually for the past 3 days. I am on
Cause
vacation.
that's on vacation
I'm
mode.
on that vacation boogie, okay? And I have been getting fucked up with my lovely dear sister, and it has been amazing. I was drunk with her earlier a little bit, not drunk, but we had a little drink. But I recovered, slept that off, and now I'm back on it. This was
Well,
fun. So I'm almost
have a drink for me because I failed to make it to the liquor store today. So
I'm I'm 2 sips away from halfway through this. Now, I'm surprised. Now, see, I had planned on going to the liquor store myself, but when you say you wanted to go on early, I have time.
yeah,
So,
I was like, we got so much to talk about. I know this is gonna be like an hour and a half. And I was just like, that's why I ain't go to the liquor store because I was like, I be got drunk and then be like, I don't even care about the rest of this shit, and I'm finna go to bed. So I was like, let's go on ahead and
well,
do what
without
we gotta
further
do.
ado, let's get into it. So, we are here to talk about the baddies. The shows we are here to talk about before we do the variety shows slash word on the street matchup. We are here to talk about baddies first. We are going to start off with that. And then we are going to do Love and Marriage DC and Ready to Love. Following that, then we'll get into some things. So let's get into baddies. And since that is on your channel, your baby, you take over the reins on that.
Okay. So, the recap of before, they was fighting at the restaurant, and basically, of course, we start off with everybody recapping what happened at the restaurant. And Smiley went home. And then, there was a whole telephone game of he said, she said, they said, I didn't say, blah, 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 whatever. So
Yeah.
again, they attempt to go out and have some fun. They go to this Chuka place, which has all these rafts. At one point in time, everybody was having fun until the liquor kicked all the way in and people start remembering the telephone game and he said, she said, and all this, that, and the third. And then Suki started telling Mariah that her hoo-ha stank. And then she started talking about this person said, you said, and this, that, and that they said, blah, 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 blah. And then, of course, Sapphire and Mariah start exchanging words. And, Sapphire's trying to do some makeup since she didn't do what she needed to do when Suki and Rolly was getting into it. So, yeah, so there was that. And then she dragged her into the water, and folks was trying
Sapphire dragged Mariah into
yeah,
the water.
Sapphire dragged Mariah into the water, and they was going at it, and folks didn't know if they should drop cameras or help or whatever. And then it went off. So we'll see next week. There's a continuance of that. And then they go to Bob Marley's house in Kingston for a dinner, and everybody hoping that they don't fight. And then you see some people exchanging some words, and they're supposed to go to some club, but they don't show any scenes from the club, so I don't know if they made it there or not. But I'm about tired of these hoes because this
I
shit
just want to
is
know, when is this shit about to
for
end?
like 18, 19 fucking episodes. I think this is like 17 or 18. So
Now, next week, now when they show the previews, they said you hear Natalie talking about this is our last night together.
right,
So this
finally.
should be it. This should be it. There shouldn't be no more. Besides the reunion, after this, there should be no more. There's nothing
Right.
left to give. There's nothing that we
Right.
want. There's nothing that we need. Let it go. And it's just like, I don't even know what a highlight would even be for this episode, because I'm just trying to just the fact of Sukiana on a log float, tree log board, I don't know what rafter, whatever the fuck that is, talking about it's gonna get ate anyway.
Yeah, this was episode 19.
Now we usually have what, 13 episodes at the most? 14?
Yeah, they usually have 10 episodes, and then we get a 2-part reunion, 12, and they only did 13 on Jocelyn's because they had to show us 45 minutes of talking
of them getting ready.
Because they tore up the whole set, and folks was going to, that was a whole hot mess. I'd rather not relive. But anyways, yeah, this is episode 19.
I mean, all of this could just end at any moment now. Really could. I thought the highlight would have been when Smiley faked her shit on the bus. I'm like, okay, it can't get no more crazier than this. Can we just stop now?
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't understand. So yes, please, can we just end this? The madness is over. We have seen all that we can see. Now you got the best friends fighting each other. It you've seen too much when you got the best friends fighting each other. You got Sapphire and Sukiana fighting each other, and you've got Natalie and Scotty fighting each other. Now, when it only all you got is the best friends fighting each other, it's
time to go. It's time to exit.
It's time to go.
And then after everybody didn't, well, okay, so Suki and Sapphire had words, and Natalie and Scotty actually put hands on each other, but you're going to stick them on the little rafts together. You know what I'm saying? So they can have their heart to heart, and hey, baby, so they can have their little heart to heart and kiss and make up or whatever after y'all done did all this for drama. This what makes me believe that that they have a lot of fake beefs, and they push people to do shit they don't want to do to create, trying to find that reality TV gold or whatever. And quite frankly, I'm just over it.
I am too. What's good, BB? I hate to break away from the show to have to ask your ass,
where the hell
where have you been, and why are you blacked out? What the fuck is going on with you? Where the fuck have you been? And you know what? And I just want you to know, I'm hard on you, but I promise you, I'm gonna be even harder on Lady V, because where the fuck that bitch been? Oh, Lady BB, what up? Why are you blacked out? Tell us that. Why are you blacked out, BB? I ain't got time for your shit, BB. Don't come in here starting no shit. Now, I know you ain't been here for a while, so I know you got a lot of making up to do. But, BB, don't come in here starting no shit. We talking about everything tonight. So let's move right along. Now, we are talking about baddies right now. So, Dina's taking the reins on this, okay? We talking shit.
Yeah.
But
So, anyways, we gonna hurry up and get through baddies because yeah. Anyways, so there's been lots of drama talking about ET and getting into it on the reunion. Um, who
shout
was
out to ET who don't got her body done. Did she
yes.
get her teeth done too?
Yes, her teeth and her body. That she had a double
She said,
BBL.
"Ow, y'all ain't about to be talking shit."
Go ahead, girl. And
The Lord is working on
I
me.
forgot it was somebody else. Was it Smiley and somebody else? I forget who was on the blogs this week that they
Congratulations on the block.
they was like they did a whole over on one of them channels. They had a whole little clip around 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 9. It was
Of what?
of the fights.
On what? On what?
One I think I sent it to you. Um
Today? Did you look on
no,
this?
no, it was like a couple days ago. When they was showcasing who all fought on hold on.
Oh, I remember now. I see that. Hold on. Let me see if
Yeah.
I can. Look, we talk so much, but we talk about everything. So if I don't even know
Yeah,
where
it
that.
was here it is. Okay, hold on, I found it.
Send
So
it to me
anyways,
again so I can show it, and I'll share the screen.
yeah. So it's they had a bad Zeus Bad Boys Club. Shout out to them for posting the teaser. And you started off with um I guess Natalie and Tasiki get into it, Biggie and Rolly get into it, Biggie and Smiley get into it, and she hauled off and knocked the holy bejesus out of her. Almost knocked her wig off. And then Scotty and T, she snuck her from the back. Then you got ET versus Sapphire, Camilla versus Rolly, Tasiki versus ET, Smiley versus Mariah. So yeah, it's
Jesus
a lot.
glory. Well, BB, I want to say congratulations to your daughter, and I hope she picks the best college for her that will expand her horizons and challenge her, and hope she has the best experiences that life has to offer her possible. So,
Amen.
Godspeed, love to the ancestors above watching over her. I wish her greatness,
And the
happiness,
scholarship.
prosperity, longevity, and all of that good stuff in her
And
journey.
scholarships and grants with no student loans in Jesus' name. Amen.
Yes. Look, look, may the by the time it's time for her to pay back her student loans, may somebody be in office that is willing to grant all that shit away, honey. So, wishing her the best. Everybody wish her the best in the comments, even if you watch this video afterwards. We are going to uplift ours, okay? We need to get back into that so bad. Miss Demeter Joe, ladies, yes. Y'all know I love me some Miss Demeter Joe. I get a little moment every time she comes into the chat. Please follow Miss Demeter Joe. She is awesome. She is wonderful. She is doing great things. She is getting her body into shape. She is doing it with great wonders and positivity and all of that good stuff. So make sure you follow Miss Demeter Joe, please. Okay. Yes. Please and thank you. Okay. So now that we've got this up here, we are going to view what is going to be coming. We know that the Baddies reunion is coming, Baddies East reunion is coming up. And we have seen a few, they have only been showing us a little bit of what's been going on. And unlike the cabaret, the girls haven't been saying too much because we know the girls in Jocelyn's Cabaret, as soon as the reunion comes, they tell all the business. But the baddies, they're not doing that, and I feel that's because they know that they need to be able to come back. But we are going to watch the teasers and all the fights from the reunion, and I want y'all to weigh in on which ones y'all want to see the most, which ones y'all think gonna be the greatest, and who y'all think won between who, because you know it gets sticky up in the baddies' house. So let's see
Mm-hmm.
what this is.
That's a baddie. Yeah. That's a baddie. Yeah. Yeah. That's a baddie. Yeah. That's a baddie.
I mean, she flew. She flew. Raleigh came in with the short hairdo, honey.
Mm-hmm. But did you see the way she knocked old girl? Her wig almost came off.
Raleigh came suited and booted for the occasion, okay?
Mm-hmm.
She said, look, I know better. Raleigh isn't okay. Here's the thing. I need to give my relationship with Raleigh, if you will, because it's very sensitive, okay? Now, I try to remember that I love Raleigh so much because Raleigh came from A Real Chance of Love. And that was a spin-off show that came to Zeus that was a spin-off from a spin-off that started on VH1. And I have a soft spot because Rolly was on the show called Real Chance of Love. Real Chance of Love was about two brothers. One of the brothers died, okay? And he was the best of the two, if you will. Real Chance of Love, okay? Real was Chance's brother. And then you saw Rolly on One More Chance, okay? And that was Chance trying to find love on his own, which was a spinoff from the VH1 Real Chance of Love, where him and his brother were trying to find love. But like I said, Real passed away. And they came from I Love New York, which is Tiffany Pollard, aka New York, who was from
Flavor of Love.
Flavor of Love. So it just goes and goes
It's the
and
gift
goes.
that keeps on giving.
Yes, and the fact is, Flavor of Love basically started this whole entire reality TV shit. Okay, so
I
Rolly has
mean this portion of it, because don't forget now we
this
still had
portion of
because we still had Real World and
yeah. I'm talking about the Ratchet TV
oh
shit.
yes, yes,
Real World
yes.
was not
Especially the
Ratchet.
season they had
Real
Hottie
World
on
was
there with
that's
that
a
uncooked
different type.
chicken.
That's old school
I'm
reality
still
TV.
traumatized by that
I'm
chicken
I'm
she
talking
put
about
in the
new school
microwave.
reality.
I'm
You
still
still
traumatized.
traumatized from what?
That when they had Hottie on there and she put that chicken in the microwave and it wasn't cooked, and I'm still traumatized.
That's why I'm like, we should redo Flavor of
Go
Love.
back to the slide where old girl got her wig knocked off. That shit was
Which
hilarious to
slide?
me.
Where who?
Well, go back where it was Smiley and Rolly. Not that one. Wait.
That was the first one. That's
Okay,
the
go back. I mean, yeah, click the thingy. Nope, click it again. Right there. Oh, that was Biggie. I'm sorry. That was Biggie and Smiley.
Big, yeah. Why Smiley got on that Joker wig?
Cause she a joke. Okay, we can be done with these hoes now.
Yeah, okay, let's just see. Okay, I want to do the audio of these. Let's see what we see. But yes, I hope the low haircut looks good on Roller. I love a low short haircut.
Yeah, she got
These
Who is
sound
that?
effects in slow motion.
Scotty? That's Scotty?
Yep.
And who?
And it says on the thing, Scotty and T.
Scotty and T. I figured. Okay, yep. BT and Sapphire. Round one. So that means they go another one. Who's that in the green wig there? Cookie.
Sapphire.
Oh, it's that oh Sapphire. Look, they best friends, they now looking alike. Ain't that some shit?
You know they say you hang around them long enough.
Well, there you have it with that because that is definitely giving more to come.
Okay, I got the recap for Ready to Love because I did it already. Okay.
Oh, BB says Flavor of Love should never be redone. Any woman that would kiss Flavor needs to set their standards higher. No,
And go seek therapy.
No, you're right. Flavor Love should never be redone. I'm talking about recapping. You know, I like to do the vintage thing of recapping shows that recapping shows wasn't around when shows were happening. So I always like to do a vintage. So I'm looking for my next vintage to recap. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so anything else we want to talk about for baddies?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't understand kissing play. Yeah, I don't want them to redo the show. I'm talking about because you know how we're redoing Sons of Anarchy. Like that. I want to keep that thing going of doing a vintage show. I don't think not a lot of people are doing that. I don't know anyone who is doing that, recapping a vintage show where recapping a show wasn't around. And there's a lot of shows out there that's like, what the fuck? We should have been talking about that before.
Actually, they got a new show that's about to come out called y'all remember Memphis, whatever the fuck his name is, that was with Toya, Lil Wayne's baby mama. He got they just had casting call like in December for the love of Memphis or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah. Oh, okay. See, Demita Joe was feeling me. I think a retro recap would be fine. That's what I'm talking about. I want to keep the fire going. Okay. It's like this for me. This is how I see it. Retro recapping is what I call it. And Demita just clarified retro recap. Retro recapping. This is my thing. Before, a lot of shows that were hot and sizzling and about that shit in their time coming when it was airing, you know, we wasn't talking about these shows back then. Recapping, blogging wasn't a thing back then. And so I feel like a lot of shows that didn't get a lot of recognition deserve that. And so that's why I feel like doing back shows is the thing. I like to be original. It's not about how many people are coming into my live and trying to get clicks and views. That's not why I do this. I do this because this is my hobby and this is what I like to do. I'm not trying to get paid for it. This is my escape from the real world. And I feel like once I get paid for it, it's no longer fun. Because now I'm just trying to hurry and try to do something just to get paid for it. I don't want to do that because I know I'm not going to want to do this much longer if that's what it comes down to once money comes into it. Because the root of money and chasing money is all evil. Not the root of money is evil, but the root of wanting and chasing money is all evil. So I know that a lot of people is not about to be coming in trying to watch a recap But a lot of people who like to talk and understand, you want to talk about shit that you didn't get to talk about back then in a different way. And that's just trying to the awareness I'm trying to bring in. I'm a different type of blogger, I understand. And so I said before that I did want to recap Flavor of Love. And Dina, I know you said, I ain't doing that shit. And I completely understand that you don't want to. I completely do. I do get that. But I really think I am going to recap it because it's just something fun to do. It's seeing it with different eyes and how the world is now. It's just something different. So it's gonna be like a roast session, though. Yes, exactly. Like what the fuck? That's what I'm talking about. So we'll talk about that again. So let's move on to the next thing. Let's talk about Love and Marriage DC, shall we? Woo! Okay, so a lot has been going on with Love and Marriage DC. Let me share and see and look into some of the scenes that we had that were popping.
Not to me that y'all talk about my reads need to be heard.
What? No, Tina's reads needs to be heard. I bet you. She would do it well, y'all, but y'all gotta understand Dina be busy. And
Man,
Dina don't be
I'm
about this all
barely
the time.
holding on to the little things that I'm doing. I know I need to get back on and be better, but I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my job, but hopefully when they give me some help, I won't have to be there all hours of the day and
Look,
night.
Demeter, let me tell you. If it was up to me, me and Dina would be like probably 5 nights out of 7. Okay. I have given Dina so many ideas and everything, but Dina's new job keeps her busy. So it's hard for us to do a lot of things together. So I guess at this point, I need to accept that I got to do some of these things by myself. So even if Dina can't join me, or maybe she can only join me sometimes, I'm going to get some more things going. And we are just going to pray and hope to the gods that Dina can join us with some of these things, okay? When she has free time to give her input, okay? That's all that I can say at this point. So we about to get some more things popping in 2020, 2024. I promise you. And we just gonna let Dina come in when she can. But we gonna set it up, okay? I mean, I wish I knew someone as great as Dina
It's not
that
hard.
I can rely on
It's
for
not
another
possible.
co-host for such thing. If y'all know someone or
No,
y'all
it's
want to
not
do it with
possible.
me, let me know because sometimes I need to stand in. You know, I can do it by myself. Yes, I can. But sometimes I be wanting to stand in. So there it is. From the outfits everyone wore to New York alone, I can see it now. Exactly. There's so much to go on what happened on Flavor of Love. It needs to be talked about because it's Flavor of Love, period. So we're going to do it. Okay. We'll just, when Dina can contribute and come in, we'll let her, even if it's for 10 minutes just to give her point on a certain situation. We'll do it. Okay. We got a lot. I promise y'all, I got a lot going on. I'm trying to do this year. And I'm just asking Dina to be a part of it. But if she can't, we will proceed. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm asking Dina to be a part of a lot of things that I'm trying to do because that's my bitch. Okay. BB says Dina's is one of a kind. No new friends.
They broke the
Okay.
mold when they made me, baby.
Well, I need y'all to get on Dina's job and tell her, look, she got things to do with confessions.
Oh no, you're
They
not
gotta
messing
make
up my bag. You're not messing up my. Oh no, 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 no. That pays the bills. That pays for the flights to the beach. No, ma'am.
I'm telling you, they need to get you a friend so you can help you through these
Well,
things.
we working on it. We working on it. I just can't talk about it right now, but we working on getting me some help. So
Well, okay. Just be patient, y'all. We trying to work on some things, but let's get into Love and Marriage DC. Okay, so let's get off of here and let's go to, let's see. Love and Marriage Huntsville should have Love and Marriage DC. So let's see what they got to offer us. Oh yeah, they definitely got something to offer. So yeah, so Love and Marriage DC came back this season, and if you want to get all of your Love and Marriage DC kicks, please make sure you are subscribed, following, and watch Kamisha Reviews channel on YouTube. Kamisha Reviews, she does Love and Marriage DC every Sunday morning, afternoon on her channel. It is lit. It is everything. I am the I like to call myself the flesh bone of the group because I'm part of the group, but I'm never there because of work. But I am part of it. I do promote it. So please make sure you are following Kamisha Reviews. And she does the greatest reviews on Love and Marriage DC. This past episode, she did. Carmen was there. She is on. And you know, Carmen is a friend, or I maybe I say used to be a friend. I don't know.
Something ain't right with what's
Something
going
in the
on.
milk ain't clean, y'all. With Carmen and Joy in Clifton. Now, with this new episode, that just let me take this down because I need to talk about it for a second. Now, with this new episode, this premiere just happened, we see that we are here to see and wanting to see the fact that we see that Ashley and Quicksilver are no longer really fucking with the Tylers or the Petties. And they were, you know, really part of the show when this first started. At this point, we see in this episode some things going on, but what we don't know, if you haven't followed Kamisha Reviews, Carmen was on the panel when this episode was talked about, and Carmen had a lot to say. Were does Kamisha have that on her page? I think she does. Let's see.
I think she's got some clips.
I think she does.
And then she just posted a short too. I think I can play the short while you look that up. Yeah, because she's got a short. It's called Love and Marriage. DC Carmen speaks out on Joy and Clifton. So let me just turn it up and I'll play. Come up to my motherfucking house. They got my address. Okay, hold on. Nothing. Okay. Oh shit. Damn. And they can come in my DMs. They can call me. They got my number. They can come up to my motherfucking house. They got my address. I'm ready. Let's talk about the truth. Let's talk about the truth. Who are you before this? Nobody. A nobody. You're nobodies. I'm on Fox all the time. I'm on Bravo. MTV already asked me to be on. I'm on several shows. Like, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'll put you on. Don't play with it. And then last night, congratulations on having a great event. A free event in fucking January. Nobody else has anything to fucking do. No, wait a minute. No. Hold on, because I wanted to talk about the event and I was going to wait for Kamisha to let me go live with this. Let me tell you about this ghetto ass bitch. Nothing. Okay.
You know you've seen too much when...
Well, there you have it, folks.
Oh! April?
I'm still here. I had to go close my door. I'm still here. I had to go close my door. And there was a lot more said. I was on the panel, and by the time that panel was over, I was so drunk. I half-ass watched the football game. I fell asleep on the second game. When I I woke up, it was 24 to 24.
No, I'm mad at you, Dina. I told you to let me know when I'm not showing it.
Don't do that.
Oh, because
How are you?
This whole
Pro
time
color.
I ain't even showing it. I'm mad at
Nothing.
you.
Okay.
Oh shit! Damn.
And they can come in my DMs. They can call me. They got my number. They can come up to my motherfucking house. They got my address. I'm ready. Let's talk about the truth. Let's talk about the truth. Who were you before this? Nobody. A nobody. You're nobodies. I'm on Fox all the time. I'm on Bravo. MTV already asked me to be on. I'm on several shows. Like, let's
Damn.
don't play with me. Don't play with me. I put you on.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Don't play with it.
And then last night, congratulations
Wow.
on having a great event. A free event in fucking January. Nobody else has anything to fucking do.
No, wait a minute. No. Hold on, because I wanted to talk about the event, and I was gonna wait for Kamisha to let me go live with this. Let me tell you about this ghetto ass event.
Oh my god.
Listen, I am pissed the fuck off because how the fuck did you promote a free event and then forget to tell the attendees that it's reserved seating only? So luckily, I knew people in order for me to make sure that me and the 3 people that they said I could bring had a seat. But there's people standing in front of me that's 6'2", and I can't see the goddamn the 2 TVs that they had in there to watch the goddamn show. I was pissed off.
not 2 TVs.
Two. Just 1 and 2.
But
1, 2, and done. I checked 1, 2, 1, 2.
But girl, guess what? Do they want to be me? Because guess what? They use my assistant.
Is your assistant
that I called.
What's her name? April.
Oh,
they had that girl. In
Where's April?
because she was running
Where
all
is
over.
April?
One thing I will
Somebody
say is
talk to
I am very glad that I did not get a reserved seating for me and my friends, because citizens and cultures will be shut the fuck down at this point in time, because everybody in there would have got cussed out. Do not have me sit somewhere and then move me somewhere else. People wasn't getting bottle service. They wasn't getting their juices and everything else. They have 3 servers at.
Shout out to Lee with the T, because she was always in the DC.
Do it. But we talking about the event now, so I'm gonna do it. Don't do that. That's it.
How are you going to use my assistant? So you can't get me, so you get my fucking bitch.
Okay. BB says, I still don't get an issue why they're beefing. And then she says, I just want to know, has anyone heard Joy sing? BB, yes, we have heard Joy sing. If you go to her Instagram,
Together,
she has a lot of her events where she is singing at. Joy has a freaking amazing ass voice. Are you kidding me? Yes, the girl can not only sing, the girl can sing. Okay? Joy, you can't fuck with Joy. Joy has an amazing, raw, natural, authentic voice. No gimmick, none of that Hollywood shit, none of that advertising shit. Joy has a fucking voice, okay? Joy can sing her fucking ass off. Period. That is not even up for discussion. Yes, BB, Joy can sing. Yes, she can. I actually even posted I posted a video of Joy singing, and I don't know if she did so good that Instagram thought she did too good of a replica that I couldn't even post that. But I couldn't. That Instagram took away me being able to post Joy singing a song that was made, and she was singing with her authentic voice. I don't know if they thought that she did so good that it sounded just like the replica or what it was, but the bitch can sing. Yes, she can. And what? Wait, what the fuck, BB?
Hold on, let me see.
Wait, what BB's? Hold on. I just no, ma'am. I will not go to IG here. Okay, BB, you don't got. You do not gotta go to Joy Page to hear her sing. But you asked me, has anyone heard her sing? I'm gonna tell
Hold
you,
on. I got it. I got one. Hold on.
Joy can fucking sing.
Ian Clifton was on stage with her.
Hold on, because that might have been the one. There was one because what I had posted before was Joy singing a song. It was actually Clifton's post. Clifton had posted Joy singing, and she came up to him singing, and I posted it.
Yeah, she can sing.
Instagram made me remove it. No, they didn't make me remove it. Instagram removed it for me. I didn't even ask. Instagram removed it for me. So I knew at that point, like, oh, for real? Really? But I'm just saying, that just goes to show. KK, hey boo, hey, in the building. Hey you, hey beautiful you. Beautiful you. KK and everybody in the chat, the 4 people that are in chat. Not that I'm tripping. I love y'all. I love our close family. There's only 4 people in the chat, and I'm still happy about that. We're a close family. That means we can talk shit and say whatever we want, and nobody will really ever find out. That's why I like only a little bit of us is here. Hold on. Let me remove this. That's why I like only a little bit of us is here. Please, I hate the fact that a lot of people may not come into the chat because there's not a lot of people in there. But what
Wait
people
a
don't
minute.
realize,
She posted this video from the thing, and it said, I'm gonna send it to you so you can put it on the screen.
Okay. But what people don't realize, the smaller the chat, the more shit we get to talk.
Look, we not about to be on here all night though.
No.
Because
But
you
I
on
do want y'all to
vacation.
know
I gotta go to work.
But I do want y'all to know I'm about to come back on here tomorrow. Fucked up. And I'm gonna be on for as long as y'all here to talk about shit. Cause I'm talking about the white people's shit and everything tomorrow. So I hope y'all ready. Just let y'all know. Tomorrow I'm doing a variety show tomorrow. And I'm gonna be fucked up. And we're gonna be talking about every fucking thing that we didn't talk about tonight because I'm fucked up and I know we ain't gonna get through everything tonight. Now you are about to show you just sent me something.
Yeah, so when they was doing I think this was from the party, maybe or a party where she was at with Jane, and Jamie was there, and they got this and bitch in real life enemies or something. You can see it on the, you know, when they bring you the bottle service and they have the words blinging or whatever.
Right. What
Oh,
is it?
it's the air.
Bitch in real life enemies, bitch. Hashtag real life enemies. Who's real life enemy?
I don't know, but
You
they
know
was
what?
they was at the Air DC, so I think
You know I'm about to ask certain somebody if that was about them. You know I'm about to ask
this was like
certain
3 days
somebody if
ago.
that's about them, right?
This was like 3 days ago.
And you know I'm about to ask. I'm about to ask who is that about? I can't wait to have this one-on-one. So y'all, while I'm at it, I'm I'm working on having a one-on-one with certain somebody. Okay. And before y'all trip, y'all know I'm a neutral blogger. I like to get both sides. I don't take sides. I love all people. So
It was definitely
I'm on
that
everybody's side.
standing room only in there.
Jamie, so shout out to Jamie and Clifton the fourth, who is Clifton Petty, who is Clifton from Ready to Love, who is with Joy from Ready to Love, who is now on Love and Marriage DC. Jamie says at the Air DC, I guess that's where they were, was a vibe. Thanks to everyone who made it out to the after party to support the real Raina Taylor, Joy Carter Music, and Clifton the fourth. The love was felt. Shout out to the Air DC for the hospitality. Now, of course, y'all know I would play it or show the audio, but music is playing, and I am not about to let YouTube send me no fucking email talking about copyright shit. So we just gonna enjoy the visual, and we gonna put whatever music we want to. Now, Clifton, who looks good in a suit. Oh, Demetrius is there. Shout out to Demetrius. Demetrius was also on Ready to Love Potomac. Y'all know I love me a Demetrius because he always dressed to impress. Joy with the short hair, I must put out because I love a short hair, even though I am no longer a short hair bitch because I'm a locked bitch. But I love a short hair if I wasn't a locked bitch. But I just need to know, could Carmen be the friend of me? Carmen ain't the... No, that's got to be about Ashley, right?
I don't know who it's about. We'll have to just wait to watch the next 2 episodes.
I feel it's got to be about Ashley because nobody really knows until... Okay, this was done and made, all of that, before Carmen was on Camisa Review's panel of Love and Marriage DC that she reviews on Sunday mornings, everyone. Carmen was on there. I don't think they knew at that point that Carmen was going to say all that she had said.
No, but clearly there's some bad blood there. And this was at Air DC. So they were at the premiere party was at Citizens and Culture, but I know that they was at Air DC either Friday. Okay, so the like Friday night because Alicia checked in there.
Okay, so Air BC so this is the event Alicia was at
one of the events because Air
where the fuck is Alicia? I need Alicia.
No, we
right
don't.
now.
No, we don't because I ain't gonna be out here all goddamn night.
Okay. You're right. Okay.
Anywho, Alicia checked into Air DC on Friday, and then Saturday night they had the premiere party when the event was actually going on or whatever. I mean, when the show aired or whatever, and that was at a totally different place. So Friday night there was already shade being thrown.
Right. Not to mention this shade. BB says I'm back and she has video singing in YouTube. She can't sing. BB, she can sing. Why are you being so mean? Why do you want to choose violence?
But anyway, I think this season is going to be interesting because for me, the episode was actually kind of boring because everybody just wanted to recap some shit that happened so long ago and they're waking up.
Mind you, yes. Can we talk about that? The fact is that Carlos King decided to bring this out. Now, mind you, what we are seeing is the continuance of last year. So what we're seeing isn't even the recent Christmas that just happened. We are seeing the Christmas before. We are seeing Christmas of 2021?
22.
22? Yeah, my bad. 2022. Because we're in 2024 now. Yeah, so we are seeing Christmas 2021. What the? We don't even. 2022. I'm sorry. We are seeing Christmas 2022. We don't even know what happened 2023 yet. So I don't understand how this timeline is going to go for this season. They are going to have to skip a lot of shit in order to catch us up. Because come next season, they can't give us 2023 Christmas. You got to catch up, Carlos.
Not unless they finna do 47 episodes like baddies. I don't know.
No,
I mean,
they're not.
the episode was just really boring. So
no, they're not gonna do. Carlos is not gonna do that. Lighthearted entertainment is not gonna do that. No, I mean not lighthearted. That's Reign to Love. Kingdom Reign Entertainment. Excuse me. Kingdom Reign Entertainment is not going to do that. They are going to rush it, which is going to make us perceive shit in a different way that we shouldn't. And we are not going to get the full story. That's what aggravated me and hesitated me about doing this season because we don't even know the real whole entire scoop because the fact that they are going to rush everything to bring everything up to speed is not even going to be fair. We seeing Winter with her new boo. They ain't even together no more, right?
I don't think so.
They ain't even together no more.
You can tell.
So we seeing some old ass shit.
Right.
Now, yes.
You can tell from the preview, they have a little disagreement or whatever. Like, what is this really going to be? Or, when they do the what's happening on this season. So it's going to pick up. This season was rather boring because everybody's just reliving the night before that's been relived 1,000 nights.
And,
so,
and with that being said, I also don't want to stick my foot in my mouth because it was only the first episode. So I do want to give benefit of the doubt that the season will pick up to a great timeline, overall, to where it makes sense because we got a lot to cover. So I feel that they need, and it sucks because however many episodes there are, they need to go from 2022 Christmas to 2023 Christmas, I feel. Because by the time we get to the end of this season, we should be seeing what happened at that point or close to. So Carlos is gonna have to pick up the timeline, and that's we gonna have to figure out. Now, the whole thing between Irena, the Silvas and their whole situation, I'm eager to see what happens there. So we'll stay in touch with that, with what's going on. And I know we just browsing over the situation right now because we got a lot of shit we got to talk about. We already 54 minutes in. I only want to spend
my internet get to tripping after an hour.
Yeah, and Dina's shit gets tripping after an hour, so I only would be on for like another 20 minutes. I can't believe they recorded so long ago. It has been wild. Yes, it's been wild to rewatch. I mean, we don't know what's been going on, so it's still kind of entertaining to see. But we got a lot going on, and I'm really triggered in trying to figure out, for me, the whole thing with Carmen and the Petties, because we saw, if y'all have watched, as we have shown, Kamisha's panel showing Carmen having a lot of thoughts of what's been going on. Carmen reached out to me, and hopefully me and Carmen can talk soon. So reach out for that, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. So let's move on to Ready to Love real quick before we get into Word on the Street and Variety Show. So for Ready to Love, I just wanted to talk about, because I want to talk about it. How do you feel about Ready to Love so far, Dina? As far as we only
trash.
had two episodes, three episodes, 2 episodes.
3
So how,
episodes and it's
3
trash.
episodes. So how do you feel? What type of vibe are you getting from
It's
this
trash.
cast? Because let's go to
Can you not hear
Ready
me?
to Love. It's trash.
Okay, because I said it like 3 times and I'm just
You
wondering.
said it, and you said it with conviction. Believe me, you
I
have
was
said
just
it with
like, did she not hear
conviction.
me?
You have said it with conviction. So I just wanted to point out right here. Y'all see, I had talked to Carmen right before we came on. And she said okay, but we ain't gonna say what she said okay to. But I talked to
Now
Carmen
you telling
tonight.
too many secrets. Hold some stuff back. Get that off the screen. Hold some stuff back. Hold some stuff back.
Say what?
Hold some stuff back.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. So let me get out of here. Yep. Okay. So we are going to where we at? Ready to Love. So let's see what Own gives us for some Ready to Love clips. Now the thing for me, because I meant to hold up the clips, the whole scene between the catfish. Now I'm gonna say this catfish looked very good. Hold on. Kamisha has the receipts for that. So let's go to her because I know she has it. The catfish scene. So
That's my picture. That's my picture that I sent to her.
shout out to Dina, aka Christina. This is Dina, aka Christina's picture. Oh, does someone need to go OUT?
Hold on.
Someone needs to go OUT. So we're gonna let Dina do that. But chap, so let me go to my phone because I got it in my phone. Better than anything. The new season of Ready to Love has kicked off very strong, okay? And we have had a lot going on with these people. Now, LaRon, who is 31 years old and a systems operations manager. Hold on, let me pull up these things so we can show these people on here. Enter studio. But is anyone watching the new Ready to Love while I'm setting this up? Is anyone watching the new Ready to Love? This is Ready to Love Dallas. I believe it was Ready to Love Houston before, and now it's Dallas. If it was Dallas before, it's Houston now. Okay. So this past season, this current season of Ready to Love, we have had quite a few exceptional people coming. Now, usually I actually post every single person that's on the new Ready to Love, and I invite them to the Ready to Love family. But I thought that it wasn't quite necessary this season.
Here's the deal. The selection of people in general is on a steep decline every season since I started being on this panel. Now, when we was in DC, the men might have had, some issues or whatever, but at least they had real jobs. They was, dressed nice and they smelled good. Now, when you got to Miami, they was fly. You know what I'm saying? Again, the majority of people had jobs, minus the person who went to jail for the PPP thing, but at least he had money at one point. Now we get to Dallas, and You got women talking about the niggas is broke, but the bitches is broke, and two broke people can't be together. Somebody got to have some money to rub together, okay? So you got I'm just it's just trash. It's just trash. And I'm really not trying to like bash nobody because everybody has their own situation. So let me say that. Look, I ain't
Fact.
always been and I done been up, I done been down, I've been up, I done been down, back again. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But
Mm.
don't go on TV when your shit ain't together. Especially don't go on TV with no stank attitude because then you become the villain and people want to look up bad shit about you. I mean, you can find it. I used to tell people all the time, like, back when you was in school, there was always a girl that was, or the dude, a girl or a dude or both, whatever, that was the hoe, right? And
You're
forever
right.
in their life, they going to be the hoe. They can find a cure to cancer, AIDS, end world hunger, save all the dogs all over the world, and create world peace and end global warming. You know what? They just going to be a smart hoe, okay? So once you get that label on these shows as being the villain, the asshole, the hoe, the Miss Goody Two Shoes, the mean girl, stank attitude, stank nigga, stank bitch, dusty, whatever, once you get that label, people are just going to go out and find anything to facilitate that narrative. And we always talk about editing and this is that and the third, and we get some of that, but some of the words you did say, wherever they placed them, you signed off on that. But at the end of the day, don't go on TV acting stank when you know your yard ain't clean.
Thank you. Thank you. And with that being said, you know, I when this show first started out, I felt I really had a strong belief that it was about black love, black excellence, encouraging, uplifting the greatness of blackness and black love and black all of that. Just black positivity. That's what I felt that this show was about. And so now we are what, 6 seasons in, and here we are in Houston, Dallas, right? I mean, Dallas, Texas.
Mhm.
We were in Houston last season. Now we're in Dallas, and so it's like every season it seems like something different is going on.
It's a decline. I mean, what they gonna do? Love? What next? Ready to Love? Little Rock?
I mean, I don't even need to be petty or mean or insulting or shady toward my own city. But what, y'all gonna do Love and Marriage Grand Rapids next?
I mean, to me, it's like okay. For example, we were in a meeting and we were talking about doing type of incentives or fun days, and should we do it once a month or once a quarter? And they're like, okay, let's do it once a quarter because if we do it once a month, then it's not special. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Or certain things we do at our holiday party, we don't do at the picnic because then it's not special. It's like you look forward to certain things at certain events. But with this show being so watered down, and you always got the angry man, you always got the insecure woman, you got the mean girl, you got the player, then you got the one that's super smart and shouldn't even be remotely in the realm of the other people, whether it be the men or the women. There's always one where you're like, why the hell are you here? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get that the search for love is, the dating pool has feces in it. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
But um
I don't even know where I got this from.
But what I'm saying is that, you know, I understand that the search for love is begun to be very difficult. And hey, if you can make a couple of dollars and, you know, go on a TV show and, you know, maybe it's you thinking outside the box and you got to do different things to get different results. I get that. But at the same time, some of these people don't need to be here looking for love. I'm not saying they don't need to be looking, they don't need to be here because one, when a couple of times, and I'm gonna have to go see where I sent it or who I sent it to, but a couple of times when you see they casting call, they'll be like actors, actresses, performers, entertainers. And then when you look on their actual website, then it'll say, you know, single professionals or whatever. Now, let's also be real. They're only casting people that have the time, entrepreneurs, people with lenient schedules, you know, that can be ready at the drop of a dime. You see it on there whenever they do it. You got to live within an hour from whatever the city or whatever they film it in. So the people that are selected have the best available schedule. You know what I'm saying? To be there. So if I go in there and like somebody like me couldn't be on this show because they'll be calling me for dates and I'll be like, I got a 400-person party I'm doing right now and I can't get away. And there have been plenty of days we've tried to do things. And just last night I had a meeting that was supposed to be from 6 to 8. We didn't even start till like 6:45, and we rushed the meeting, but I still didn't get home and get settled in till like 9:30. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say to my boss, I have a date tonight for a TV show. And they already saying on Kamisha's channel, I don't know if they said who it was, but somebody lost their job in the process of filming. That was one of the things that they mentioned on their live and in the middle of the night, that somebody lost their job. I was half asleep, so I don't remember. I remember some of the things, but I don't remember if they said the name of the person or whatever. So it ain't even worth that because y'all only getting paid like maybe $500 an episode, you know? So if I'm sitting up here trying to get to my bag and y'all only giving me a little bit of money that I could get at work, that's where it doesn't make sense for certain people, men and women, to be on this show, because now you're interfering with I always say, don't fuck off the for show for a maybe, right? So now you fucking off your for show bag for a maybe a man, maybe a woman. And some of these people really are on here to get noticed, get a check, and fake alliances and connections to get to the end. Because of course, the longer you on the show, the more little money you get. I'm really not, you know what I'm saying, potentially fucking off my job for a $2 nigga.
Exactly. And I'm saying for a nigga like this, you want me to fuck off my job to have a date with a nigga who is more in tune with his fish.
Well, okay, hold on, because I met LeBron, so hold on, back up. First of all, they pump you full of liquor. We have heard this season after season after season for 12 plus hours a day with very minimal food. So that date was done after they went to the brunch. And the second set of people that
what happened? Okay, at the brunch where they was at,
where the brunch where they introduced everybody to everybody.
Right.
Okay. So when the second set of people got there really wasn't much food, but there was still plenty of liquor. So him and what's her name? Patrice, is that her name? I think.
Well, I meant to put all these pictures.
Okay, anyways, I believe it's Patrice. Him and Patrice went on that date after the brunch, and he was hungry. Okay. And they had probably, and we know how editing is good for TV, that he's more interested in the food. First of all, that catfish looked bomb as fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
And let me tell you
I
something.
want some.
My girl, the Pelican House. Next time I go to Dallas, it's in Duncanville, Texas, which is a little bit south of Dallas. I will be going, and I will tell y'all all about it. But my chef at my job
Look, where
knows.
we going for New Year's?
So we might be going there. My chef at my job knows when he be cooking that food, and I'll be sitting there doing my little happy dance, and I'll be fucking that food up. You already know, and I'll be sober, okay? And I don't want nobody coming into my office like somebody else, like my desk sit right here, the door right there. Somebody will come in and I'm eating and I look at, oh, you're eating, I'll come back. It don't bother me. Like I personally don't like going on dates where you eat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like
I don't either. I don't
because
either.
I
That's
want
a
to
big
enjoy
bitch.
my food. I'm not finna wait for it to get cold. And the turkey necks was looking dry. You probably mad because you looking at his plate wishing that you had it. Okay, but
But
that's
I'm
neither here
trying to
nor
say,
there.
why did production show that? Why did they feel that that's what we needed to see of him eating his food?
I don't know.
I'm sure
I
a
don't work
lot of
for
more
them
shit
people's.
went
I
on
don't work
in
for
that
them
episode.
people's. So you're gonna have to ask them. But let me say this about LaRon. Where he lives is not cheap. Now, y'all recall back when we was in Dallas the second night and we went live later on in the evening to recap some more about the differences in the parties. Me and Alicia was at LaRon's house, and it's nice. It's like a little condo or whatever. And in the area there's like restaurants, like it's one of those live, work, eat type places where they have like shops and restaurants, and that's been a big thing because I remember back when I lived in Dallas in like 05, 06, up in Addison, they had a lot of places. There was a place called Ruby's we like to go to, and they had condos above and they had little shops all around, and you know what I'm saying? You can go have you a few drinks and a nice meal and walk across the street and get in the elevator and go home. Or if you're on the first floor, walk around the corner or whatever. So it's real nice. And I truly believe who he says he is as a person outside of the show. I don't that we still got more episodes to go. I don't know if he falls in love or whatever. They wouldn't give us no extra tea. They said we got to watch. But what I will say, he had plenty of Southern hospitality. He made sure we was safe when we went out. And
that matters. That
right.
matters.
He made sure that we were safe when we went out. We had drinks, we had hookah at his house, and he was above beyond a gentleman. He wasn't raunchy. He wasn't trying to overplay himself or anything like that. So this is one of those cases where we see what we see on TV, and then either Kamisha interviews or them other two people interview with them, and then you get a whole different perspective of who the person is. So now that we met Zoe too, and he is goofy as hell. He is goofy as hell.
Who is?
Zoe Alonzo.
Okay.
We met him too, and he is very goofy, beyond goofy. And so it just depends on what kind of vibe you're going for. And that's why I say the people that got time to do this show don't necessarily align up with what some of the other people are coming there for. And
Right.
so we've seen this time and time again. You need to if you a busy person dating your circles, like when one of my longest relationships, I dated somebody else who was in sales. They knew the long hours and this is that and third. So when we did spend time together, it was more special because like trying to carve 3-4 hours out of your day to go have a date when you've been doing site visits and you've been doing contracts all day, you've been on the phone all day. You really don't want to talk. You want to sip on some wine.
True.
I talk all day long.
True. Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I just don't think that I don't think the show's original intent and purpose, 9 seasons later, is very watered down, and it's kind of like the practice squad. You know, we'll take anybody. All you got to do is stand over there and catch a ball. We ain't expecting you to, win the Super Bowl for us or nothing like that. You just here to warm up the guys. You know what I'm saying? It's that's what this show is. It's almost like
Right.
if you don't find love on this show, then now you are equipped with some additional skills to go out to the dating
Yeah.
world. Like, for example, we had an Uber driver that was driving us around one night, and he was flirting with me, and we was all talking crazy. We had him laughing. Y'all know how funny I could be, all this good stuff. And so he was flirting with me or whatever, and telling me, his stats, this and that. First thing I said to him, "You want kids?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, I ain't the one for you." And he was like, "But that could be reversed." No, baby, it cannot be reversed, because if you get me pregnant, I'm giving birth to Jesus. Okay? Because there's nothing there that could possibly get me pregnant. Nothing to reverse, nothing to pull forward. We can't put it in stick shift, auto, cruise control, none of that. I mean, I had this man in tears. He had to call his sister and tell him about that ride, because we was rolling. I mean, we had that man rolling. But that just lets me know. And even we even went out on a second date. And again,
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I gotta pause. I'm sorry. So
actually, it was a first date. I would say the car ride was an intro, and we went on a date afterwards.
okay.
And we had
Wait,
these
hold on.
conversations.
On the car ride,
Mm-hmm.
that's when you revealed to him that you ain't having no kids.
Correct.
So
And he still
how
asked me
the
out.
fuck did the day happen afterwards? When
So
we already
he still said he wanted to go out on a date. So I said, "You can come to brunch." But he came to brunch hella late, and they had stopped serving food. So we went somewhere else so he could eat and we could converse. Again, I don't like going on dates where I can eat. I already ate. So he
that
ate.
part.
And we conversed and whatnot. And I said, at the end of the day, I don't really think that we could be in a relationship, but we could be great friends. Like, our vibe and our chemistry was cool, but we don't want the same things. You know what I'm saying? I want to travel. I want to see my grandkids when I feel like seeing my grandkids. And I'm like, I'm
Can I
getting
stop you for a second? Because I don't remember shit. So when you recently just went to Las Vegas to see your son, right?
Mm-hmm. In July and
Okay.
August.
So my mom, she just sprung on me that she's mad that we didn't do our Las Vegas trip. So she's demanding
Well, come on
that
with it. We can go.
she's demanding we do it in September, October. And I just want to ask, do you have any plans? Because she
The only
plans
thing
on
I gotta say,
asking.
I gotta wait to see when the Hilton conference is gonna be, and then other than that, I don't have no plans.
When will you know that?
I don't know, because it was in January, and then COVID happened, and then they didn't have it, and so it was supposed to be every other year. And so I don't know if they're going to go back to doing it every year, or if it's still going to be every other year. And they switch locations all the time. Like, one year I went, it was in New Orleans, and then another year it was in Anaheim, and then last year it was in Vegas. So I don't know.
Okay, because September, October,
But
we're going to
I
Vegas.
can't do nothing in October.
Why?
Well, because I have a major conference October
Okay.
19th.
So I'll try to get her to do September then.
Yeah, and then I got another conference I bid on today. That's when all them people check out on Sunday.
But I think she wants to do more September anyway, so I don't think that'll be a problem. So well, I'm just letting you know, me and my mom will be in Vegas soon in September, October. She's bringing her friend, so I'm like, I like to have a friend, so I'm gonna let you know when we're going, and if
Cool.
possible, we can meet up. We can probably meet up face to face.
Cool. But anyways, like I was saying, some people, they need to be able to be an adult and have the conversation of we could be great friends, but we're not gonna have a romantic relationship because the worst thing you can do is try to love a person out of a situation that they can't have no control over. Like
True.
not trying to love the hoe out of somebody, trying to love the abuser out of somebody, trying to love the narcissist out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? So don't set yourself up for failure when the box ain't getting checked just because y'all look good in a photo or they got money or whatever. Like I don't even want to have sex with nobody if we can't get past some shit down the road. Like, yeah, no, So I feel like this. If you don't find love, you on the practice squad, basically, and then you're released to go out into the world and have a better idea of how to date. But there's that.
All right, and there's that. All right, so let's get into some of the hot topics that we want to talk about. While we are on the realm of the shows we're talking about, there is a lot of bullshit going on. We've already talked about Carmen, Joy, and Clifton.
Oh, we didn't wait. We didn't talk about the spanked or choked.
Oh, I think I actually haven't posted that. So let's see if we can find that actually. Spanked or choked. Because I know the neighborhood talk. I actually did something on that. And I wanted to go on that. So let's see all. Let me make sure I am sharing because I got a habit of not doing that shit.
I just love that picture of myself. I'm so cute.
Been out of bounds for you. How did that make you feel?
Well, you were throwing out questions, black or white, summer or spring, right? And everyone I answered, boom, 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 boom. You threw out choked or spanked. I said, hey, that's not a question I'm willing to answer. My answer for you caused you to say, I don't know how this got sexual.
I wasn't coming from a sexual place.
The general population of the world would agree that those three words woven together has a sexual connotation, but I will not continue to sit here and debate with you. So from this moment forward, we can change the subject,
right?
Or tonight's date will be over.
Got you. Things got a little intense, but you gave
there was a whole other
piece
section
of it.
Before this part.
The whole totality of the conversations, we was rattling off questions. So if you want to give me the respect of asking me if I meant sexual or not, you should have done that, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And I said what I had to say.
Yeah. Can y'all come get this mic off me? I'm not about to do this with this grown ass man.
Well, the way they played, it on the show, that he already, he changed the subject. He told her she was ready to love, and then it looks like he went back. But other people are saying that this whole conversation took place, and then she walked out. Then they calmed her down, and she came back, and he told her he was ready to love. They just edited badly, I guess. I don't know.
With that, I say, I have always been a fan of reality TV. All the way from when it first started with Real World / when you wanted to get into other type of shit, you would bring in the Osborne family. Okay. I say this. When you are doing a reality TV show, you are going to the production is going to make sure they get all of the juicy stuff because they have a show to make. Everyone here has a job to do. I'll say that. Now, what I don't agree with is how everything pans out at the end. yes, the contestants, whatever you want to call them, people who come on the show, sign an agreement, contract, whatever is said can be used in any way, shape, or form. We learned that a lot with Ready to Love Potomac in DC. That cat came out of the bag then. So we know that these people know what they're getting yourself into, however, they don't know the extent.
Mm-hmm. Tell us
With
all.
that being said, I want to ask, is is the contract really fair
Well, I
that these
think
people sign? Because of
I
the fact that they sign it, they may not know exactly what they're signing, but they still sign it.
I
But
think
see,
they know to an extent. And when you say you think you would think when they say you can use this any way, shape, form, whatever, they're probably thinking promos. They can use clips of what they're saying that maybe didn't make it to the air because, as we've seen with OWN, sometimes they do, like they did last season when they showed the Chris and Lee conversation like as an online exclusive.
mm,
So, some people would probably think that they're not thinking they're going to edit them into X, Y, and Z. The crazy part is that people are fans of the show, go on the show and think that it's not going to happen to them. Oh, they would never do me like that. The other crazy part is people say they never watched the show and they can't understand why they got did like that. So, like I said, the show has been in decline in just a few years, because I only started watching the DC Potomac season and then the Miami season. So I have not took the time to go back to watch any other seasons because I'm not impressed enough to do so.
I've watched all seasons except season 2. And
And
that's
so
only
I
because
just
I
feel
never
like
found
just
time
in the
getting
few
into it.
seasons
But
that I've seen, it's been on a severe decline, and I just don't understand when it's you signing the rights away to your likeness to be used in any way they see fit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
We know that, sometimes people have said that when they're in the deliberation and they all vote somebody off and they switch it up to say that that's the person that's in their top, because they'll say, who's in your top? And then people are like, or who's in your bottom? And they'll be like, so and so, so and so, so and so. But they'll have Tommy say who's in your top, and people are answering who's in their bottom, because that's
Hmm.
the producer favorite or whatever. So it is what it is. You got your check, be glad, scratch your ass, and keep it moving, I guess, or whatever.
T class got your ass like Kiki, yo. Love it, man.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, me personally, I couldn't be on this show because I'm gonna need to eat. I get hangry every day between 12 and 1 o'clock, and you gonna feed me. I'm finna pull out my heart condition dietary needs card. I'm pulling all that out. You gonna feed me, and I ain't talking about no grapes and cheese. You know what I'm saying? I would I'm definitely finna Uber eat something or whatever. Where do I submit my reimbursement checks? I'm going on dates. We gonna I don't care how long y'all here filming. I'm gonna eat. You know what I'm
Boop,
saying? I'm taking my
boop.
shit, what I don't eat to go. I'm gonna eat half my food. Then we can do what we need to do, and then I'm gonna need a to go box. I'm not finna sit there and let my food get cold. And on the for real, some of the way that these men talk, and not just this season, but any other season, see, that's why I'm about to catch a case. Because what you not about to do, if we not compatible, that's cool. I am an adult. I am not for everybody. But you not about to play in my face and fake the funk, and you're not about to talk to me crazy. So
Right.
yeah, this wouldn't be something that I would want to be on. And even if, you know, just the talking crazy part and the editing part, like, people have lives outside of this show. Now you got to
Exactly.
go to your job and explain shit. You got to explain shit to your kids, your family, and other relatives, all that stuff. Like, no, I'm gonna take my L's in silence. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Like,
If
I mean, I understand the concept. Like I said,
yeah,
if
of
you don't
course.
make it to the finish line, maybe you'll have some skills to use out in the real world
Right.
to make it to the finish line. So I get that, but
Right.
I just can't see how natural you want me to act, you know what I'm saying, when there's cameras all around and everybody knows when you go on a date, especially a date with, there's gonna be moments of silence. Don't try to pump me to keep me talking, you know what I'm saying, while I'm trying to chew. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, the show ain't for everybody. That's why everybody's not on it. And those that are
Facts.
in some higher positions of employment or entrepreneurship don't have time to have their brand take a hit, because you don't know. It could
You just
be
don't.
really, really good. You could be the angel of the show and, you know, get
That
done
right.
wrong, and now you have the sympathy of the world. Or you could be the villain and now people don't want to do business with you because you're a mean girl, or you talking out the side of your neck to women and they don't want to do business with you now. So
True. Or
it's
sometimes even you can be the villain in some way. The production, because you're good with production, is painting you to be this angel when you really ain't. I mean,
right.
sometimes we find out later on in shows where who the real villain is and who the real hero is. You know, you
Right.
never know until after the fact.
You just never know, because when I'm on set, I got my representative on, but
Yeah,
I'm being nice,
yeah,
nasty, and messages. I'm spreading rumors about people, but all this is off camera, so you ain't caught none of that. But I'm the best representative I could be on camera, and I will not fall
exactly.
out of character until I get in my car. So you know, it's a number of things that take place on all the shows, on all the shows. I mean, we've even seen shows where people are friends in real life and enemies on screen because it makes good for TV.
Exactly. And that's all it comes down to. You.
Mm-hmm.
It comes down to the fact that it comes down to the fact, and then it comes down to it being a complete blur. Also, you know, some people can't separate the reality from the TV, and you know, some people are just ready to get anything on TV except what's really going on. And so you have to learn to pick your battles when it comes to reality TV, I feel now,
Mm-hmm.
in some situations, because you don't know if the people are being real and you don't know if production is being real. For the people, you don't know if the people is trying to be real instead of just trying to get that 15 minutes of fame and get their clout. And as far as production, you don't know if they being real, as far as just trying to, you know, get a story out and put you know, anything out there to make it stick, to make a good
Mm-hmm.
season. And I
Exactly.
understand that because money is involved and you got to make it what it
Exactly. And
is.
that's why we see when it gets closer to the end of the season and people start going live after the reunion each time. And when people start doing interviews and telling what they can, you see that 98% of the time, people are not the same as they are portrayed on some of these reality shows. There is a slight 2% that it is what you see, and so most of the time we have a different opinion of what we see. Now I don't know what Lamar gonna do to ever make me feel like he ain't shit, but hey, that is what it is.
It is what it is. Exactly. That's how I see it. Okay, so there's only two things I want to talk about really before we get on, because I know we've been on for a long time. And for whatever we don't talk about tonight, I will come back tomorrow.
Oh, look
And
who's
talk
in the
about
building. L&V coming to the party all extra late.
I don't know why y'all do this. Ellen, why you do this? You know we usually come on at 10. Now, granted, we've been on since 9:30 tonight. You know our time is usually 10. Why you want to come say hi at the end? Anyway, I do want to talk about two more things briefly. And the two things I want to talk about is Krishan and her bullshit and how people are perceiving her child since she has went live. And I want to talk about whose team y'all own as far as Nicki Minaj and Meg Thee Stallion. So that's those two things I want to talk about yet. So we are going to pull up Miss where the fuck is she? Which would be motherfucking Krishan. So we have seen Krishan come out with a new tattoo after she has covered up the one on her neck of Blueface. But now she has yet come out with a tattoo on her fucking face of this nigga. And we don't understand why she is doing this shit. Now she has lost 2,000 or 2 million. I think 2,000 because I know she ain't had 2,000 subscribers since. But yeah, she now wants to have his face on her.
Nigga, I didn't say that. Niggas wanna play, but I don't play that. We could crash out tonight in a Maybach. The fact state, I'm a nigga state.
I don't know if that's a
No,
song or not, so we
L&B.
are not going to play that all the way.
Confessions most likely will, not me.
What?
Oh, she asked if I was interviewing Carmen, and I told her no, you were.
Oh, hold on. Why is my shit? Please tell me she's confessions are you? No, I will be. I'm talking to Carmen right now. We are in the works of working on a one-on-one within the next 2 weeks because there's a lot of information that should be coming out in the next 2 episodes. So I have been talking to Carmen. Maybe not. Wink wink. I'm about to maybe, perhaps. But we'll see what happens. You just have to stay tuned and keep in touch and put that notification bell and make sure you watch the notifications to see what's going on, won't you, Miss Ellen V? Okay, please tell me she's deep. So I will say this. So, Dina, I don't know if you've seen, but so her sister, China, has been very vocal lately and has been talking about the fact that she's stupid and an idiot for this, and the fact that this is supposedly not even a real tattoo.
Maybe it's one of those. I was just thinking because I sent you the other girl, Bunny, who supposedly got his face on her butt, and you said her sister said it's not real. So I was wondering if you was talking about her or Bunny. Either way,
both of them have put that on, but I don't think hers is real either.
So, I mean, if you want to do the little henna tattoo or whatever, first of all, when somebody had posted it when in Sierra Glam Shop, Sierra from Loving, I think it's Love and Hip
Why
Hop
is
Atlanta.
it showing? Oh shit! Look, let me get off of our page.
Right, girl.
So let me get out of this entirely. I don't know why the fuck.
Girl. Close your screen till you get it together.
I'm good. But
But no, but anyways, they was talking about it must be dipped in gold. I said, nah, girl, that's platinum with diamond trimming or something or whatever. That's that devil D. Cause ain't no way. I ain't gonna lie. I have tattooed a name on me. I'm not gonna say that that's not possible. However, not my face, neck, or anywhere, anybody, but that nigga can see it. Okay, and the way these bitches be trolling after the internet, he must be mind boggling these girls or something, or
gotta be.
brainwashing them or something. Like this is just wild. And then you got Stewie, you got this bunny chick, you got Krishan, and then all the other hoes on Twitter that claim he be in their DMs, the transgender person. Like, no, and y'all dying to have babies by this nigga.
For real, like just want them all, like all of the sperm.
Like
I'm
he
not
ain't even,
following.
and he ain't even no remotely no Jay-Z, Kanye. You know what I'm saying? The man only got one song and that I know about, and that's only because I love Cardi B and she's on the song. If it wasn't for Cardi B, I wouldn't know who this nigga is.
No, that's what I'm saying. Nobody is checking for this nigga, and I don't understand. And he knows that, and so I feel he is so desperate that he don't care how he look out here. He is willing to let anything.
Well, yeah, because let me tell you something.
I don't know why my sister want to call me, knowing I'm fucking.
Yeah, 'cause
Why?
I remember my daughter had told me that when she lived in Vegas that she had went to go see him in a concert, and it was either shortly before or right after Tatiana came out. So, but I mean, the music of his that they played on Crazy in Love, there is not nothing that I've heard this man say that has made me want to download on Spotify
Nothing.
or go to remote. First of all, I'd rather get Spotify my $9.99 so I can listen to 50 million songs from any genre I want before I go spend $12.99 on or $9.99, whatever the fuck it is, on a CD.
Whatever it is, cheap
So,
ass shit.
but baby, I wouldn't spend 2 cents to download none of his shit.
No. LMP says there's a transgender too.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
know,
remember I sent you the video a long time ago, and he was taking pictures with this person, and they had the DMs and this that and the third. So all I'm saying is
now,
he for
now
the
mind
street.
you, also
Uh,
Soldier Boys talk about you dropping the soap and you don't been compromised up in there.
Well,
I mean, y'all.
I don't care about none of that. All I'm saying is, before he went to jail, he was for the streets. And if he come out the gate twerking, I don't give a damn because that's what it is. But all I'm saying is, the man been for the streets. I mean, it's just there. There is nothing like before he started getting all them tattoos. I can honestly say, when I saw some earlier pictures, he's tall. He was a handsome man. Was keyword was, because I don't like face tattoos. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love tattoos. You can have them from here down to your toes, but I don't want you messing up this. But
Right, not the money maker, not the money maker,
not the money maker. But you know, if you getting face tattoos, clearly you ain't never gonna have no real corporate America job, which is where I work. So we would not work. Okay, but yeah, I just think he's trash. And don't get me wrong, I'm not like hating on the females because I done been in some situations way longer than I should have been, in the name of love and some other things. So I've been guilty of that. However, this was done in the privacy of my own little world.
right,
And
right.
y'all out here, you know, Shirley might call me on my cell phone. Y'all out here where Shirley is on Instagram, Twitter, Lipstick Alley, Facebook blowing it up for the whole world to see with 57 million views that she is messing with your nigga.
Yeah.
Like the level of embarrassment, you know what I'm saying? Like we've all done, well, I ain't gonna say we've all, but there's a majority of women and men out there that have done stupid shit in the name of love, lust, or whatever.
All that
However,
shit.
we're taking the majority of those L's in silence. Y'all are out here, these other set of women and men, because there's women out there embarrassing the hell out of men too. And y'all taking that shit publicly where it ain't just, okay, me, him, and the bitch he cheating with, and maybe her mama know about the situation. Y'all got 57 million people knowing y'all situation.
Too many.
Too many.
And it's just that I don't see how this new if there is a new season of Crazy in Love, how that looks. Because if we are to do another season, you have to understand that that would incorporate Jada and Alexis and all of the shit that they've been doing together since Krishan decided she didn't want to be with him no more.
And what's she gonna be doing? Hugging on him from a jail cell like we in a Tupac video?
Well, I feel at this point, if they were to have a cutoff of the end, the ending of this season would be when he does go to jail. And they would save the rest of it for another season if they trying to bring that out. You know how Zeus do.
I wonder.
They stretch.
I honestly wonder if they canceled it, and then that's why he was all up Jaden's behind, and then she didn't went got her girlfriend, and so either they gonna get back together for this jail stint to do Crazy in Love behind bars or whatever. You know,
but he still got that other show he just promoted.
Yeah, but that's them trying to find a rapper or whatever.
But still, it's money for him. He's fine. He's on camera. He's relevant.
Right. So I don't know, and maybe that's why he was doing all that stuff with Jaden or whatever. I don't know. I can't. The boy is mental. Okay, so I'm trying to sit here and figure it out, and I'm gonna end up in therapy. So all I can say is the whole shit is weird, it's crazy. I mean, I get it though, because like I said, not on that scale, but we've all been a part of something, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or stayed too long, did crazy shit, lusted after or loved after somebody we could never have or be with, whatever the case is. We all didn't have some type of, whatever. So I'm not judging, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, girl, this is a beyond public embarrassment. While the rest of us sit back and take our L's in silence, you know what I'm saying? And we might have to look at that chick, when we accidentally run into her at the Piggly Wiggly or something, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, every time your stories pop up a year later or whatever, and the way Instagram and Facebook doing it now, take all these pictures and make a reel, that shit coming up every 2 or 3 weeks that you got to be reminded of some wild shit. And then and all of YouTube is doing documentaries on them all the time. So it's like it's never ending. Like us people can deal with the shit and ain't got to think about that shit for the rest of our lives. The public people, the shit happened 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years till you drop dead, and then they gonna bring up everything. And she died still wanting that man to marry her after they had 5 kids and he slept with everybody on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. If it was the man, she,
exactly.
So
it's all too much. It will go
crazy.
on and on forever for a long time.
Don't be like me and wait till your mid-40s to fucking wake up that these niggas and I say these niggas ain't shit. I ain't talking about real men. I'm saying these niggas, there's a difference, because I ain't saying all niggas ain't shit. I'm just saying these niggas ain't shit. Keyword, these niggas. So
These certain type, not all, these type, these ones right here.
Because there's a
We
difference
about
between
all. These
there's a
ones.
difference between niggas.
Categorize.
I mean,
Categorize.
and all together, you got your real men, and you even got real niggas, like the ones you can always call Pookie and them. You know what I'm saying? They kind of on a borderline. Sometimes they can be real men, sometimes they can be real niggas, and then you got the straight niggas. So these niggas ain't shit. A real nigga got the potential to lead the streets and become a real man.
Exactly. Not all. Not all. Pick wisely, choose wisely. So last thing I wanted to talk about before we got here, because we've been on here for almost 2 hours and we didn't get to talk about no fucking hot topics, which is almost sad. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow to talk about all the thing. But I did want to go in one last time. I want to ask, where do you stand on the whole Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj situation? Now we know that Nicki Minaj came out with a diss track called "His," where she came.
Megan Thee Stallion came out.
Megan Thee Stallion did a song called "His," where she came for Nicki Minaj, talking about Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty, and Kenneth Petty is Nicki Minaj's husband, who has filed for registration of a basically, what I want to say,
an offender. He's an
offender. An offender. And I say offender. And although it was when he was 15 years old, everyone's still bringing it out, dragging it out. You have to have something to go against Nicki Minaj. But Nicki Minaj held nothing back when she heard the his strike against Nicki Minaj that Meg Thee Stallion made, referring to her husband. So Nicki Minaj clapped back and made a diss song, and it's called Bigfoot, where she is talking about basically the whole entire situation between Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, and her best friend, where the whole situation went down, where everyone is saying that Tory Lanez, who has been in court for and convicted of shooting Meg Thee Stallion in the foot. Tory Lanez has since tried to repeal that. It has been denied. The best friend has came out saying certain things. Everything has gone wonky. But now we are in the phase of where it is strictly against Nicki Minaj and Meg Thee Stallion. Nicki Minaj went live, did a whole entire diss track called Bigfoot, and it made a whole fucking rain. And here we are, because Nicki Minaj has Nicki Minaj. Lord Jesus. That's what I'm gonna call it. Cause this whole Nicki Minaj gate. That's what this is. So these two have just been going on and on, back and forth for forever in the day. Now, mind you, these two used to be cool. They only had not used to be cool, but they used to be at a point where there was respect. And now it is not. So, Dina, are you even on the side? Do you think this shit is just retarded, remedial? How do we even solve this at this point? Why is this even happening? And why is this even a thing?
Okay, so here we go. This is how I feel about it. First of all, I mean, Nicki Minaj is cool. I ain't really got nothing against her. I do like a few Megan songs. So musically, I really could care less. But here's the deal. You ever get like somebody sends you a meme and it was like, I seen this 5 years ago? So I feel like Nicki's diss track was you talking about shit that is irrelevant because this has already been talked about. Kind of like when Cardi B said, I got a bag and fix my teeth. And like Eminem said, I'm gonna talk bad about myself in a rap battle, so you ain't got nothing left to hit me below the belt with. So I kind of feel like there's been a billion memes and GIFs and all kinds of stuff done about the whole shooting incident, right? Involving her feet. First of all, Megan is a tall girl. Okay. So if anybody has taken any type of anatomy classes, you would know tiny people don't have big feet, and big people don't have little feet. So if Megan is what 5'9", 5'10", or whatever, um, you have to have a larger foot to balance yourself out. You cannot be 7 foot tall with a size 5 foot, because then you would just topple over. Anatomically speaking, it's not correct. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be different, you know, if she was 5'2", wearing a size 11. Now that's wrong. But anatomically speaking, I know I'm not saying that right because I'm tired now.
We making the word. It's okay. We
Yeah,
got to
but
end this class.
you know, in the world of anatomy, she is proportionate. You know what I'm saying? So talking about something like that is just like me talking about me having a regular size arm or a hand or, you know, whatever. Like, that's not really a dig. I'm X amount tall. I should have, you know, a certain size foot. You know what I'm saying? I got one sister that's like 5'8", 5'9", and I got another sister that's like 5'11". They do not have small feet because they're taller. You know what I'm saying? And even me being like 5'6", I'm like in an 8.5 or 9. Then here they are 3-4 inches taller than me. And I think my one sister that's like 5'8" right now, she might wear a 9 or a 10. And then the other sister, I believe she's like in a 10 or 11 or something like that. So I mean, you just have to be proportionate. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think her diss is really hit home. I know that they've been having some beef and going back and forth, and you know, talking about conjure up your dead mother. First of all, you do not speak ill of the dead. Okay,
No.
I don't care if I don't like you and you passed away, or your mama passed away, or granny, uncle, whatever. I'm not speaking ill of the dead. So first of all, God don't like ugly, and he ain't too fond of the pretty. So I mean, I can't really say I'm on a side. I just think Nikki is spiraling. I think she's making herself look like a joke. Like, you can't take anybody serious after you spend 72 hours on the internet trolling and tweeting and making gifts, and you know, whether she or her team or she approved it or whatever, is just like, take an example of Beyonce. People say shit about her all the time. She never responds.
So do you think it's fair that that Barty gang has doxed Nikki's something? I forgot what they have done. They
Well,
have
I don't
doxed.
know anything about that, but here's the thing.
Hold on, I think I might have it. Hold on.
I really, regardless of whether somebody's address is public record because of Megan's Law, I don't think that it should be promoted and doxed out there, just for the simple fact that 57 million people ain't finna go start digging, you know, into the offender website. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're making even though it's public knowledge, you're making the information more easily accessible to people who wouldn't normally just, oh, I'm going to try to find Nicki Minaj's address today, you know? So I don't think that's right. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. I know we bring a lot of tea. You know, they call me the detective, the receipt queen. I be digging up stuff on a lot of people, but I'm not giving out people's phone numbers, addresses, anything that would cause people harm, you know, in that manner. You can use information to say, like, that's why people are the way they are, or hey, they over there in front of a Ferrari, and a yacht that ain't theirs, and they house is rented, and you know what I'm saying, this is that and the third. That the majority of that is not going to cause people harm. They might look at you different, but I would never put anybody's phone number or address out there, because there are crazies out there.
Yes.
That could show. You never know. There could be a crazy mom or dad out there that something happened to one of their kids, and now they got her address, and they want to make an example out of her husband or her. There's crazy people's out there. So I don't think that part is cool. But beef sells records. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. So, I mean, since the beginning of the whole rap game, there's been battle rap. I'm pretty sure, I can't think of it right now, but whoever was battle rapping back in the day before we got to Tupac and Biggie, East Coast versus West Coast, you had
It was like LL Cool J and what's it called? I can't even think of his
right.
name.
I can't even remember that far back. That was
I
way,
can't
way.
even think of them, but
That was way back in my younger days. I've drank and slept since then. So, but I mean, you had the Tupac and Biggie, East Coast versus West Coast, Death Row versus Bad Boy. And then even, you had Nicki Minaj versus Little Kim. You had Mariah Carey versus Whitney. All that kind of stuff, goes on to, sell records and magazine articles and, all that stuff. And
right.
it just is part of it's an occupational hazard, so to speak. If you're ever any good at what you do, there's gonna be somebody that wants to come knock you off the throne.
I feel like music makes it like that too, because there's been a lot of times where, a lot of artists will come out saying, "I've never had any beef with this person, but the industry put us against each other."
Mm-hmm.
So like Mariah and Whitney Houston, and that's why they came together and had a whole new, had a whole song together, same script. That's nothing, but
no, I know.
Miracle.
I think it was When You Believe or something, or
yeah, and then what you call it? It just goes on, and so a lot of people try to debunk the fact that there is, a rivalry going on, because
it happens. It happens
like
in
that.
It happens in every aspect.
Yes.
mean, even in
It
basketball,
sells.
in football,
Sadly, it sells.
It sells. Like when you take a football player, that used to play for LSU and one played for Alabama. Now they're in the same conference, but on playing for different teams. Hell, they even did it with the brothers the one year. Kelsey was playing in the Super Bowl.
See,
you know what
exactly. They
and so
do not care.
It sells, no matter whether it's music, sports, even actors and actresses in the entertainment, comedy. They're always pitting people against each other, because when you get, they say it's lonely at the top for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get to a certain level, then people want to knock you off your game. They want to take your crown. They want to be the best. Like, okay, well, they ain't doing it like I'm doing it, and they gonna get old and fall off the shelf, and then it'll be my turn. Or I'm gonna make them go so crazy trying to rival me that they just gonna be dropping whack ass music, looking like they fell off, and then I'm gonna be able to be in the ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? So I just watched the whole show on it, on Feud on Hulu, where they pit Betty Davis against Joan Crawford, and how it deteriorated both of their careers, the way they was fighting against each other. So even, you know what I'm saying, the prime example, and this was back in the 50s and the 60s with the crazy old white ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So, it's been going on forever.
Because they were always competing for the same roles. And then you know what happened? You get the young whippersnappers like Marilyn Monroe who come in, and Anne Hathaway, and all these other young, beautiful, buxom, blondes and brunettes and redheads, and now they wasn't even that old. They was in their 40s, and they was already washed up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But now they got to play people's mamas instead of the young love interest. So, you know what I'm saying? It's been going on since the beginning of time.
Exactly. And that's what it is. It will always go on.
I just, but to answer the question, I'd probably say I like Meg musically more than Nicki Minaj, but don't get it twisted. When Nicki Minaj was all that was out there, I was bumping her shit too. I liked it, but I've never been a diehard
You don't gotta choose. That's the point. Why
you
they
don't.
try to act like
You
gotta
asked the
choose one.
question.
You
so
can
I'm
like both.
Yeah, you asked the question, am I going to go out and buy anybody's album? No. Am I going to go buy a ticket to anybody's concert? No. But I'm just saying, in this particular situation, this little diss track Nicki made ain't even on an album, and I read somewhere or heard that she didn't even get the release from the guy who made the beat, who is also cool with Megan. So now he's not releasing the beat. So she can't even get paid off of it. You have to Google it. I can't remember if I sent it to you or not. But anyways, so and then it might have been Tasha K or somebody else, Hollywood Unlocked. I'm not sure, but it's out there on the internet. So the beat for that is not. They had the I think it was Tasha K, because what happens was when there's litigation over copyright, not necessarily infringement, but the release of the copyright, would either they pull all your music or pull that particular song off, or they allow it to stream, but they hold the money in like an escrow account until the litigation is done. So again, when you're rushing to get something out there and you don't have all the paperwork done, now apparently whoever made this beat is real cool with Megan and has worked more on some of her stuff. So they're saying that he might be persuaded to not release the beat. So now you're not making no money because you was rushing. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take that into consideration too. So I guess for whoever's handling it most correctly would be Megan. You know what I'm saying? You got your releases for your beats. You didn't made a video. Everything is in alignment. So if you're going to get paid off the beat, then let it be that. But like I said before, I'm going to make you look so bad like you didn't fell off. You can't make no money off the song.
Yes.
And first of all, the bars was trash. And I mean, I'm not no rap connoisseur, or nothing like that.
I ain't even got another drink.
The majority, if you go, I guess Keita Rose, I love her. She's also on the panel with tonight's conversation. Had did a video and talked about how whack the bars were, and how she need to go back and redo it, get her life together or whatever. Then the majority of the people out there, even my son called me, and he know I don't really do music like that. I be having to call them and be like, what's the name of this song? Let me see, is this the one?
All I know is I don't know where this ends with.
Okay, hold on.
Except
hold
the
on.
verses.
I'm a see.
Can we get a versus? We need a versus for 2024. We have not had a We have not had a versus.
Okay, let me play this.
Can we get a versus? Can we get a versus?
Hold on, let me play this for you.
5 reasons why your fave, Nicki Minaj, is losing this fight against Meg Thee Stallion. And Barbs, I know you guys like to fight, but you can't fight these facts. Number one, Nicki has never directly dissed Meg Thee Stallion. It's always been indirect subs until now. Until Meg's Law Bar dropped on his, that's when you'll see Meg's name all over Nicki's page. But before then, that smoke was super indirect. Number two, Nicki decided to call up Meg's former friend, like, hey, let's trauma bond. And you know that anytime you need to link up with an enemy of your enemy just to fight the common enemy, you've already lost. And I know Kelsey is so upset that no one with her or thinks about her until they have a problem with Megan. Number three, the blows just keep getting lower and lower, telling Megan to go conjure up her dead mother. Yikes. But if Meg comes back and says anything about Nicki's recently deceased father, are we all in agreement that that's okay, right? Like, tick for tat. Number four, the bars are just getting boring. Yes, we know Meg got shot, and that actually speaks more about the character of the people that shot her than her. If the fans are correct and they've been fighting for the past 2 years, then Nicki had ample enough time to come up with something better than 1 foot, 2 foot, red foot, blue foot. Me personally, I would have been happy to hear hoof. I wanted her to say hoof. Number five, she is spiraling. Not only is she online for 72 hours straight without any breaks, but now she's attacking her fans. One TikTok user came online and said, Nicki, you're Nicki Minaj. You didn't have to fight with these peasants. And Nicki said, well, who the fuck are you? Well, damn, Nick Nat. I didn't know I was going to get attacked for having your back. I'm a rapper now. Tell me what you guys think. Am I preaching or reaching? Is Nicki Minaj going to win this fight, or do you believe that Meg has left her good foot on Nicki's neck?
Right. So then people started doxing her.
Yeah, they started doxing.
No, I'm talking about the girl Keita Rose.
So, they doxed her?
Yeah, she made a hold on. And she had hold on. Yeah, here we go. Hold on.
Found out I got doxxed. So many of you know that I made a video about Nicki Minaj a couple of days ago, and me and some mutuals got doxxed. They posted our personal information online, phone numbers, addresses, in hopes that we would be harassed and maybe even.
She was doxxed by Nicki or Megan?
Death threats in my DMs, and lastly, they took my TikTok. They called my employer, and do you know how hard it was for me to fire myself? Extremely. So here it goes. I'm not gonna apologize. I didn't lie and I didn't stutter. Nobody came over and nobody called. Might be because the information was accurate, but it was old as shit. And that's how I know y'all rushed to post that shit. Just like your favorite rapper rushed to make that diarrhea, dumpster juice, doo-doo, ass crack diss to Meg Thee Stallion. No, I'm not going to fire myself, and I'm not gonna unalive myself. Why the hell I gotta die? I didn't create that shit, so why I gotta die? Thank you to every one of my fans that told me to be careful, but baby, around any bar, I'm gonna walk around comfortably. I live in Dallas, Texas, and it ain't to pop a itty bitty piggy and then have a bar beat you right after. Don't want to book a flight? Don't worry. I'm on tour. I'll be in your city soon. God didn't.
Yep. So
now who was that?
That's Keita Rose.
Shout out to Keita Rose for that.
Yeah.
My guy.
Keita Rose is on the panel like tonight's conversation. It's like the card game, and they do a lot of panels in different cities talking about relationships and just real everyday Black shit that we be going through. So, yeah, she's super popular. She like has over 2 million followers on TikTok.
Okay. What's her name again?
Keita, Kitaros.
Can you put it in the chat if possible? Yeah. So, okay. So yeah, so with that, the latest is the fact that the update recently shout out to this voice show update. Nicki Minaj's dad's cemetery location has been doxxed by Cardi B fans after the barbs leaked Megan Thee Stallion's mom's gravesite location online. Yesterday, police were involved to protect grave of Megan Thee Stallion's mom after location released online. Now, I will say this. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these bars, but they are doing way too much, and I cannot continue on with them. It's too damn much. It really, really is. Miss Vita Joe says she went in. Yes, she did. Keita Rose on IG. There you go. Keita Rose on IG. Let me find her. Let me go to her and see what else she got going on. Just so we can represent. Because y'all know I go on both sides. Now, y'all know I am more of a Nicki Minaj fan than a Meg Thee Stallion fan. But I am neutral over here. So we gonna go to Miss Keita Rose. Is this her right here? Followed by you. So I'm guessing that is her. This her?
Yes.
Keita Rose.
She is hilarious.
Okay, this is her Instagram, so I am going to go ahead and follow her right now. Very beautiful woman. So
And she
yes,
is
I
hilarious. She be talking real stuff, and I love it when she bring out her tiny petty mic like Ebby has. But
have one, but I've never used it.
if you go back to and scroll up, okay, you went too far. Okay, the the first one on the second row, that's like one of their panel conversations. Um and
Oh, some of the
then
most beautiful faces. If they just sometimes were a little more soft.
That's laughable. Because I've seen a lot of people in the comments were like, she right, she right. A lot of black women, let's talk about it, were like, she's right, she's right. If we were just a little bit softer. But I guess my question is, knowing what black men have to go through, knowing what
See, this is kind of how I want the locker room to be. It's kind of this type of vibe.
Yeah. So I really like them. And then basically what they do is they take this panel of conversation and they take it to different cities and, do it in auditoriums and people get up and ask questions or whatever. I actually have tickets for the one in Atlanta. So me and my sister Taylor are going to go in March to see it. So I think it's March 16th in Atlanta, and then there's one May 18th in Dallas. So I had said I was gonna go back to Atlanta to kick it with my people because I wasn't there long enough for New Year's. I be having to work, so I look. I'm in town for 40. I like how what's it? I'm just in town for the weekend.
There you go.
So yeah, but yeah. So I like when we can promote and support other Instagram.
Yes, that is what's up. Okay, well, y'all, we have been on here for 2 hours and 15
I told you we was
minutes.
gonna be on here for 2 hours, then we needed to start earlier. Cause honey, if we just started at 9, 10, 9 my time, 10 your time, y'all be watching me on the couch sleep.
Right. I mean, yeah, I know we didn't get we have regular days that we go live on certain shows, and we were not able to make that quota this year, Lord Jesus, this week. So we wanted to make it up to y'all. So that's why we are here doing all of this right now.
Did we get to?
But I actually enjoy it like this because I like to just skip around and just go wherever and do whatever, and we ain't got no real agenda. It seems less formal. But
yeah. What other topics didn't we get to?
We didn't get to. I wanted to talk about Miss Gail Lewis. I wanted to get y'all. I just like to go through random things. I wanted to talk about Santana actually coming through and actually doing his boy look. I wanted to, find out that Candy knew Miss Gail Lewis. That was the biggest topic.
Oh, I have no clue about what none of that stuff is.
Yeah, so I want to talk about her. The fact that the Grammys is this Sunday, and hold on, I ain't even got my thing up. See, that's why I'm talking about the Grammys is this Sunday, so I wanted to talk about this Negro here. But like I said,
pop up online and do another one. You on vacation.
That's why I said tomorrow, because I also want to talk about the white shows and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Vanderpump Rules premiered this past Sunday, and a lot of stuff was on that. So I need to talk about my I had a name for what I want to talk about, my YT people shows, my suburban shows. But I had a whole bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about. Oh, I also want to talk about this woman right here, Rick Ross.
Oh yeah, she out
here. Oh my God, this woman has been on a rampage.
And that dog gift took me out, honey.
Child, I'm telling you, I cannot. It is too much going on. So yeah, we had a lot to talk about. My God, we didn't even talk about when we were talking about baddies, motherfucking Rolly's feet and her outfit here. My God, why? Who are her? This woman has no friends because there is
No.
no way your friend is letting you go out like this.
But
And
I mean, but Biggie was looking the same way. Now, if you got a
I mean,
little,
Rolly. I said Biggie, but I meant. But see, Biggie ain't. I'm more concerned about the feet. It's the feet for me because that's what
right.
this is about. I'm talking about these feet.
I mean, you can't help where your rolls plop out when you trying to wear a bikini, unless you wearing a monokini or a
Unless maybe you
teeny
shouldn't be
or
wearing a
a one
bikini.
piece, and where it sucks it all in. If you trying to put on a two piece, where your rolls fall is where they fall.
Look here, I'm a big girl, so I'm gonna speak on this like this. Who's got many roles? As a big girl, bikinis are not for us, even though they make them in our size. I'm sorry. And I just want to say that publicly because, like I said, I am a big girl. There is no way you are going to catch me in a bikini, not on or off screen, in the house. Maybe a fat bikini, but that is what goes over the rolls, and it's a high rise, honey. If you ain't wearing a high rise bikini, you have no business wearing none of that shit. And I don't care if they make it in your size. They make it in your size so they can laugh at your ass for the ones who is despicable enough to wear that shit. And I'm sorry, and I stand on that. Why are you doing that to yourself? I am sorry. It is okay to be a big girl. I ain't got nothing against it. And I know because of the fact that I went and had the surgery and all of that, I did it for health reasons. And yeah, I want to look better because this is not hot. As you are a big girl, you should not down yourself. I get that. And I was there. But you should want to be healthy. This is not it. I'm just sorry. And that's just where I stand on that as a big girl myself.
I say that all the time because just because they make stuff in your size do not mean that and maybe I'm just self-conscious, but there are times when I go out and I see things like even in my size I would not wear it. And I'm talking about I didn't see crop tops up to here, and I got a belly. I don't give a damn. A belly all out, low waisted jeans, like them hip huggers we used to wear back in the day with the thong hanging out in the back. And I'm talking about recently.
Yeah.
Apple bottom jeans and boots with the fur ain't for everybody.
No, it is not.
Y'all need to stop showing everybody y'all's draws.
It is not for everyone. It is not for the weak. It is not for anybody. Like, you should not be doing this to yourself. I mean, I'm sorry. And it's just, it gets the toes that got me. But you see that the camera goes up and shows the whole entire image and zooms in.
That looks like you got long toes and you've been stuffing your feet in shoes that's too small.
In toddler shoes. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You are on a show that's supposed to be, I don't know. But if you are on the show and this is what they show of you, granted, this is what you're giving. This is what you're giving. But
I would have on water shoes all the time. I mean, luckily I have cute feet, but if I had like them Claudia Jordan corns or Rolly's feet, I would have on water shoes, socks and flip-flops all the time. You would not catch me slipping. You have to accentuate the positive and hide the negative. That's something I'm giving y'all free game, ladies, all the time.
I don't got the best feet. I hate my feet. And that is why you will never catch me showing them until I'm ready to.
I get my pedicure every 2 to 3 weeks faithfully. My toes is be out. It'll be 20 something degrees outside. My toes is out.
out and
My
brows.
toes
She
be
says,
outside.
brows. She says she ain't holding them up. She ain't holding them up.
Look,
Well, okay, y'all. We have spent enough of y'all time.
right now.
She don't kick them bitches up and zoomed in for y'all. I am not zooming in. She is zooming in.
I said I got cute toes.
She is zooming in, ladies.
I post pictures of my feet and my nails as soon as I leave the nail salon.
There's there's an app for that. There's motherfuckers who will pay to look at pretty feet all day.
And trust and believe, if these kids don't stop asking me for money, I will be on OnlyFans selling pictures of my toes. Because I swear to God, I
see the pretty ones. I got the ugly ones for them. Okay.
And there's somebody out there gonna like that. Because let me tell you something. Every time my phone rings, it's $20 here, $50 there. You know, so shoot.
It is. Hey. There is something out there for everybody, y'all, and there's a price for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Know that we are in motherfucking America.
Just like, remember, did you ever watch Orange is the New Black when they were selling used draws?
Hell yeah. Yep. I know that part. Yep. It is real out there. It is so real out there.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is out there, y'all.
Everything is out there for sale.
I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to figure out how to work my OnlyFans to put myself on OnlyFans. I just can't figure it out. Dina, I'm gonna need you to help me. I don't know how to get out. I'm trying to figure it out.
This reminds me when somebody else was trying to get on OnlyFans and they was trying to get me to help figure it out. And we was on Amazon searching for them lace masks and stuff.
Oh, I already got one of them. I got all the shit I need. I just need help trying to figure out. First of all, I can't figure out how to find certain people on OnlyFans because, I watched Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And, it was that whole episode where Erica Jane had brought up Denise Richards and her daughter on OnlyFans together. I'm trying to look up Denise Richards and I can't even find her. So how do I find what I'm looking for?
I think you gotta know their name. Just like that basketball player, his wife had been on OnlyFans for a year because I guess he was mismanaging the money or the money was running out or whatever. And when he found out about it, it blew up all over the internet and they was on all these different talk shows and stuff like that. But I think you have to promote the name. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I need to find out names. I want to do a whole thing on OnlyFans stuff. And I can't even get on it.
Once you set up your account, you got
No, honey, look.
Okay, can I finish my sentence?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Like the people you're looking for probably have to give you the name or you have to search the genre that they're in. And a lot of people say like these celebrities or I'm pretty sure Sukiana on OnlyFans won't everybody know she on OnlyFans. So her handle is probably her name or something like that. But people who are trying to be like happenstance up on my page or only want certain people to have it. They have like weird handle names or whatever. So somebody got to tell you their name on there to find it.
Okay, look, I'm looking up Sukiana. I see if she under there.
Because a lot of times when I see, like, I just be scrolling through Graham and then I'll be like, oh, this person looks interesting. And then they'll have in their link tree, they'll have their link to their OnlyFans. So that's how they promote themselves. So, you got 100-something thousand followers on Instagram and you like, hey, come see me for $4.99 a month or whatever it is on OnlyFans. And then boom, if everybody sign up at least one time, shit. There was some chick, a Caucasian lady, made like $125 million. $125,000. No, I think it was $125,000 a year on OnlyFans.
See what I'm saying?
So
See, I put in Sukihana and I don't see nothing Sukihana. That's what's specific.
I mean, I don't know how OnlyFans works in the search bar.
I don't either. That's what I need to figure out.
But you don't need to be finding people. You need to be finding some cash.
Well, I want to find people and find some cash. I want to see what other people doing to see what I should be doing. You know, I need to research.
Okay,
I need to.
I'm going to bed.
I need to research.
On that note, I'm going to bed.
And on that note, we are getting off this live. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been on for 2 hours and a half an hour, 2.5 hours.
I told you.
Y'all know we don't do this. We see at one point we was talking, we about to be on here for 45 minutes and we go, now look at us.
Well, this was a recap of Mishmash, Mishpash.
Yes,
whatever.
But I actually enjoyed it like this. Maybe we can go on less times a month. I mean, less times.
Oh, hell no! I ain't sitting up on here for 2 hours and 30 minutes regularly. No, because I'm barely awake now. I'll let Kenmar out for the last time, and I guarantee you when.
Well,
you say after thanks for watching and we out this nasty thing, I will be in my bed and sleep in 20 minutes.
Good night, Miss Amina Joe. So everything what we didn't get to talk about, all the other Bravo shows and all the other shit that's going on in the world, I will be back on sometime tomorrow afternoon and we will discuss all the other stuff that is going on in these streets because there's a lot more going on that we didn't get into. But Dina, thank you for sticking with me and getting through this. Everybody, thanks for watching. We did not do the disclaimer. This channel is not promote violence, bullying, or hate. Everything said in this video is public knowledge and or allegedly. This video is for entertainment purposes only. We go solely off of what we see on the show and have seen unheard on social media. Okay? So, thank you for watching. We will be back. What's today? Wednesday?
Yeah. We'll be back.
I mean, we will be back Sunday with Love and Mary Transfield, Ready to Love. Regular time at 10 o'clock. We will be back Monday with season 7, episodes 7 and 8, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 of Sons of Anarchy. And we will be back Tuesday on Dina's channel with Baddies East. We think it's the finale. We don't know. But I will be back tomorrow at some point in the afternoon to talk about all the other stuff going on in the world. So make sure y'all tune in for that. Thanks for watching. We